last two videos, we had been discussing the concept of ABC costing, and we was continuing with this sum where we saw how to allocate this overhead under traditional method. Okay. Here this is the allocation of overhead under traditional method, where we are finding out machine hour rate and allocating the overheads. Machine hours given, we found out the machine hour rates, we found out the total overheads. If per hour machine works, we will incur a cost of 14.20 paisa. So if 20 hours the machine works, we will incur a total overhead of 2,84,000. By incurring a total overhead of 2,54,000, I am producing 5,000 units. So cost per unit is coming to 56.80 paisa. Now we will be solving this sum under ABC, activity based costing method. Okay. Here we have to find out the cost drivers. Okay. So what are my cost drivers? I need cost driver, I need cost pull, okay, and I need rate per cost driver. Okay, or cost driver rates, whatever you call it. Fine. So what are my cost drivers? Cost drivers are my machine hours. Okay, because my machine is running, I am incurring a volume related activity cost. It is production related cost. Purchase orders. Okay, purchase related cost. Setups, setup related cost. Fine. So what are my cost drivers? Cost drivers are my machine hours. Okay, then setup related cost, setup related cost, setup related cost. It was what was it? Machine hour setups. Okay, setups, and last one was machine setup. Last one was purchase order. Okay, acha. What is my cost pull? Machine hours is how much? Machine hours is total machine hours is 1,40,000 hours. So machine hours over here is 1,40,000. Achha. Total number of setups how much? Total number of setups 20 plus 44. Okay, total number of setups 20 plus 44. Total number of purchase orders 160 plus 384. Total number of purchase orders 160 plus 384. Achha, how much is my cost pull? Cost pull means what? Volume related activity. This is my cost. So volume related activity is cost pull over here is 5,50,000. How much is my setup related cost? Setup related cost 8,20,000. Purchase related cost 6,18,000. So here we write 8,20,000. Here we write 6,18,000. Okay, now we have to find the rate per cost driver. So 5,50,000 divided by 1,40,000. It's coming to how much? It's coming to rupees 4. Here 8,20,000 divided by 64. It's coming to how much? It's coming to rupees 12,813. Here 6,18,000 divided by 524, and it's coming to rupees 1136. So I guess the concept of cost driver and cost pull is clear to you. Okay, if you are not clear with the concept of cost driver and cost pull, you will not be able to do ABC costing sums. Okay, you must know what is cost driver. You must know identifying cost pull is easy. If you can identify the cost pull, means the cost, then you can easily identify the drivers who is driving this cost. This is my volume related cost, and which driver is driving this cost? Machine hours. This is my setup related cost, and which driver is driving this cost? Machine setup. Okay, this is my purchase order related cost, and which driver is driving this cost? Purchase order. Okay, so here it is my cost pull, here is my cost driver, and here it is my rate per cost driver. Now I have to start with the statement showing computation of overhead cost per unit under ABC method. Okay, so how many products are there? One second. Here we are finding out the computation of overhead cost per unit under ABC method. Okay. Achha. There are two products. Fine. Product A and product B. First, let us find out machine. What is my first cost? First cost is rate per cost driver. First one is machine related cost. So here we write machine hours worked. Okay. Total machine hours worked is 1,40,000. Okay, and for in A it worked for machine worked for 20,000. For B it worked for 1,20,000. Then if I write overhead rate per machine hour. What is the overhead rate per machine hour? 4. So how much is the total cost coming to? Total volume related cost, it comes to 80,000, and here it comes to 4,80,000. Okay. Next one is my setup, machine setup related cost. So here we write down number of setups, number of machine setups. How much is the number of machine setups? Oh, it's not divided by 6, I'm sorry. It's divided by 64. 4 is gone. Right, 64. So here it is. Number of machine setups is 22, so 20 and 44. Next, overhead rate per machine setup. So what is the overhead rate per machine setup? This is my machine setup, and rate per cost driver 12,813. 12,813. 12,813. So point number F, total setup related overhead or total setup related cost comes to how much? D into E. D multiplied by E, 20 multiplied by 44. Each time you are setting up the machine, your cost is 12,813, and here you are setting up the machine 20 times. So your total cost comes to, it is machine setup 2,56,260, and here it comes to 5,63,772. Okay. Machine setup related cost over. Then we'll find out, after setup we have purchase order. So here we write number of purchase order. What is the total number of purchase order? 160 and 384. Number of purchase order 160, 384. Then overhead rate per purchase order, overhead rate per purchase order is 1136. So here we write down 1136, 1136. So I purchase order related cost, that is G into H, 160 into 1136, it's coming to 181,760, and here it comes 436,224. Then we find out total overhead cost. Total overhead. Total overhead is how much? Total overhead is this one. Volume related cost plus setup related cost plus purchase order related cost. That means C plus F plus I. C plus F plus I. Okay. It comes to 5,18,020, and here it comes to 14,79,996. Okay. So we find out total overhead related cost. Now this is my total overheads. Now I divide it by total units. In product A I produced 5,000 units as I remembered, and in product B I produced 60,000 units. So if you divide, since I don't have space over here, I am just discussing. If you divide total overhead by total number of units, you will get cost per unit. So cost per unit for product A is coming to 104, and cost per unit of product B is coming to 25. Now you can see the difference. Here cost per unit of product A was coming to 56.8, and here it was coming to 28.4, and in under ABC costing, instead of 56 it's coming to 104, and instead of 28 it's coming to 24. So you can see this difference. This is an unscientific but easy one. This is a scientific but a complex one. Complex in what sense? You have to identify the cost drivers. Identifying the cost drivers is very important. Okay. Now hopefully this sum is clear. So we move on to the next sum. Do you want to see the sum once more? Entire ABC related. I'll send the picture of the sum. Machine hours worked. Okay. This is the solution. Machine hours worked. Then we find out the overhead rates. We have found out the overhead rates per machine hours. We find out total overhead, that if machine is working for 1 hour, cost is 4. Since machine is running 20 hours, cost is this. If you set up machine once, your cost is 12,813. You are setting up machines 20 times, so your cost is 2,56,260. If you place one purchase order, your ordering cost would be 160. No, if you place one purchase order, your ordering cost is 1136. You place 160 purchase order. So your purchase order related cost is 1,81,760. So how much is your total overhead? This plus this plus this. Total overhead divided by total number of units, that is 5,000. Total overhead divided by total number of units, we get overhead rate per unit. Okay, fine. Let us start with the next sum. What does it say? MST Limited has collected the following data for its two activities. It calculates activity cost rates based on cost driver capacity. Here in this sum, why I basically wanted to do this sum is because I wanted to give you the concept of cost driver. Achha, this is my total cost. So you must be knowing that this is my cost pool. Okay. What is my activity over here? Activity is related to power. Okay. And this cost is being driven by kilowatt hours. Okay. Because power is being consumed, kilowatt hours is responsible for this cost. Quality inspection is the next activity. Why are we incurring this cost of rupees 3 lakh for quality inspection? Because we are doing inspections. So number of inspections is my cost driver. Achha, how many inspections are there? 10,000 inspections. And how much kilowatt hours you have consumed? You have consumed 50,000 kilowatt hours. So how shall we first start with? We shall first start with cost driver. Okay. Then the capacity of the cost driver, then cost pool, then rate per cost driver. Okay. So what is my cost driver? Cost driver is kilowatt hours. How much kilowatt hours? 50,000. How much is my cost pool? 2 lakh. So rate per kilowatt hours, 2 lakh divided by 50,000. So it's coming to 4 rupees. Next is next cost driver is number of inspections. Number of inspections. Okay, how many inspections? 10,000. How much is my cost pool? 3 lakh. So what is rate per cost driver? 3 lakh divided by 10,000. So it's coming to 30. Okay. Clear till here? We have found out the rate per cost driver. We have identified the cost driver. It has already been identified. We found out the capacity of the cost driver. We have found out the cost pool. And so we find out the rate per cost driver. So the main portion of the sum is done. Okay. Let us continue further. The company makes 3 products. Okay. Company is making 3 products, M, S and T. For the year ended March 31st, 2018, the following computation of cost drivers was reported. Okay. Acha. This is my estimated cost driver. But this is my total cost driver rather. This is my total cost driver. Now this cost drivers has been allocated to this individual products, M, S and T. 10 plus 20, okay, 30, 30 plus 15, 45,000. That means there is some unutilized capacity. So we are not bothered about unutilized capacity. Let there be some unutilized capacity. In any factory, in practical cases, there can be some unutilized capacity. Okay. Achha, quality inspection, this 10,000, total number of quality inspection given 10,000. Now this 10,000 has been divided among M, S and T. So this summation is obviously not coming to 10,000, it's near about 10,000. 3 plus 3, 6,500, 6,500 plus 2,500, it's coming to 9,000. So there are instances of unutilized capacity. Okay. So let it be. So I am having 3 products, M, S and T. You have to required to calculate cost allocated to each activity. Okay. Cost allocated to each activity. Okay. So how many activities are there? There are 2 activities, power and quality inspection. Power and quality inspection. We have to find out computation of cost allocation to each activity. Here we are not finding out cost per each product. Rather, we are not finding out the cost of product M, S and T. Rather, we are finding out computation of cost which is allocated to each activity. Power. What is my two activity? First is power. Let us compete with power. Power is my first activity. Power is consumed for product M. Power is consumed for product S and power is consumed for product T. Okay. Power is consumed for all these three products. Power is my activity and power is consumed for all these three products. Okay. How much power is being consumed? Product A, M, consumes 10,000 kilowatt hours. Okay. How do you know that? I am showing you once again. Product M consumes 10,000, S 20,000, T 15,000. Okay. Product M consumes 10,000, S consumes 20,000 and T consumes 15,000 kilowatt hours. Okay. Okay. Now we have to allocate this cost 4 rupees. We have to allocate this 4 rupees among product M, S and T. If you consume 1 kilowatt hours, you pay rupees 4. Now here you are consuming 10,000 kilowatt hours. So how much you are paying? 40,000. Here you are consuming 20,000 kilowatt hours. So how much you are paying? 80,000. Here you are consuming 15,000 kilowatt hours. So how much you are paying? 60,000. So you found out cost allocation to each activity. Find out the cost allocation to each activity. This is my activity and how much is the cost allocated to this activity? 40 plus 80 plus 60. Okay. It comes to 1,80,000. Okay. Power is the activity. Why I am consuming power? I am consuming power because I am producing these three products M, S and T. For product M, I am consuming 10,000 kilowatt hours and if I consume 1 kilowatt hours, I pay a bill of rupees 4. So for product M, I pay a bill of rupees 40,000. 4 into 10,000. For product S, I pay a bill of 20,000 into 4, that is 80,000. For product T, I pay a bill of 50,000 into 4, that is 60,000. So my total cost allocated to power activity is 1,80,000. Okay. What is my next activity? Next activity is quality. Next activity is quality inspection. Okay. My next activity is quality inspection. Fine. In product M, what is the how many times did we go for quality inspection? For product M 3,500, per product S 2,500 and here it is 3,000. Okay, done. For product M, we have inspected the quality 3,500 times. For product X, we have inspected the quality for 2,500 times. For product T, we have inspected the quality for 3,000 times. Okay. Each time I am inspecting the quality, I am paying rupees 30. So, if I inspect the quality here for 3,500 times, I pay 1,05,000. If I inspect the quality for 2,500 times, I pay 75,000. If I inspect the quality for 3,000 times, I pay 90,000. So, total payment for quality inspection is 1,05,000 plus 75,000 plus 90,000 is coming to 2,70,000. So here we have allocated the cost on the basis of activity. Okay. Achha, one thing they haven't asked us over here, that is cost allocation for each product. If you want to find out, we can find it. There are 3 products, M, S and T. Okay. What are my cost drivers? Cost driver is kilowatt hours. The first cost driver is kilowatt hours. How much kilowatt hours? 50,000 and 2 lakh. Oh, 50,000 is the total capacity. How much kilowatt hours for M? Oh, here we have, no? Here we have. How much kilowatt hours for M? 10,000. 20,000. And here 15,000. Rate per kilowatt hour 444. So power related cost, $40, $80, $60. Next is number of quality inspections. How many quality inspections? 3,500, 2,500, 3,000. Okay. Rate per quality inspections 30, 30, 30. Okay. This is my total power rate. This is my one overhead, and quality inspection cost comes to, we are again solving the same thing but in a different way. 1,05,000, 75,000, 90,000. Okay. Now we find out total overhead. 1,05,000 plus 40,000, 1,45,000. 75 plus 80,000, 1,55,000. This comes to 1,50,000. This is my total overhead. Units. Product M is a number of units ka information given over here, or else we cannot find out a cost per unit. No. Number of units production is not given over here. Number of units that we are producing is not given over here. Since number of units produced is not given over here, we cannot find out overhead rate per unit, but we can find out total overhead which is allocated to each activity. This one is total overhead allocated to each this is a total overhead allocated to each activity. Power 1,80,000, quality inspection 2,70,000. Here we are finding out the total overhead allocated to each product M, S and T. Okay. Hopefully the sum is clear. Thank you.